In this tutorial, we are going to do a quick tour of Metrix. When you first open up Metrix, an empty Metrix frame will come up, which looks like this. If you would like to open a new project, you can either go to the New Project icon, or you can go to File, New Project. If you would like to open an existing project, you can either go to File, Open, or you can click on the Open icon. Let's open a current Metrix project. To do this, I'm going to click on the Open icon, and I'm going to select the GulfMed project. Next, click Open. Let's expand our project, and we can see that there are two distinct planes within our project. The left-hand plane currently shows our tree structure, which displays the various items within our project. We can expand sites, areas, meters, and rates. You can also collapse items. Notice as different items are selected, the item's associated data form appears in the right-hand plane. We will go over the right-hand plane a little later on in this tutorial. Looking again at the tree structure for our Metrix project, we can see that this project only contains one site. If your project was a school district, for example, you may have a site for each individual school. Also, each site contains its own weather because it has its own specific location. Each site consists of one or more areas. An area may be a wing or a single building within a site. A gym could be an area within a high school site. Areas contain meters, and meters may contain rates, fuel adjustments, modifications, and measures. We can add new items to our project by right-clicking on an existing item, and we are able to add a child item to that selected item. For example, let's add a meter to our medical center building area. I'm going to right-click on the area item, select New, Meter. Notice that a meter has been added to our medical center building area. We can also delete this meter by right-clicking on it and selecting Delete. A window will pop up asking us if we want to delete the meter from our project. Click Yes. Items within our project can also be viewed in a list format. The list view can be very useful when managing a large project with numerous sites. I'm going to be opening a larger project so we can see how useful the list view is. Let's go to the Open icon, select the project we want to open, and click Open. To view our project in the list format, let's first click on Show Only in the upper left-hand corner of the Metrix window. Now we need to select what we want to show. We can either show sites, areas, meters, modifications, etc. Let's show meters. Now we need to choose what we want to sort by. We can sort by parent, name, description, site, account number, or fuel type. Let's sort by account number. Notice that the list form shows the item's parent, name, description, and feature which we chose to sort by. We can order a column in our list in ascending or descending order by clicking on the name of that column. For example, if I wanted to order our meter name in alphabetical order, I would click on the name column. Our meter names are now in alphabetical order, and I can easily scroll through the list of meters to find the one I want. Let's say, for example, I want to look at the Tech Center electric meter. I can scroll through the list of meters, find Tech Center electric, and I can see its associated data form. Now let's close this project and go back to our GulfMed project. Now let's take a look at the right-hand plane, and this is the plane in which we input data. First, let's select the project item from the tree structure. Notice that there are various tabs within the project data form. We can enter project information, contact information, project preferences, and tuning requirements. We can also enter in information about sites and areas within our project by selecting site or area items and entering information in their associated data forms. For example, I can click on the site item and enter information in its associated data form, and I can do the same for an area. Now let's click on the primary electric meter item to see how to set up a meter. Under the Meter Setup tab, we enter the name, account number, description, and utility type for our meter. Now let's go to the Register tab. We can either enter bill data directly into the Register tab, or we can import bill data into the meter registry in the form of an MT1 file. Let's enter a row of bill data into our registry. To add a new row of bill data, I'm first going to scroll down to our last bill. I'm going to right-click on our last bill and add a new row. The date for our bill is 10/17/1996. The total cost for our bill is $42,692. The miscellaneous cost for our bill is $125. The tax for our bill is $2,200. The energy cost for our bill is $30,275. The energy usage for our bill is 545,000 kilowatt hours. The demand cost for our bill is 9,780. And the demand usage is 800 kilowatts. Now let's take a look at the Tuning tab. The Tuning tab is where the meter is tuned for weather and other user-defined variables. In our Scenario Inspection tab, we can see how actual energy usage compares with our baseline. Finally, the Import tab displays the name, utility, and account number of our meter data. When data is imported, it is matched against these fields. It must also be noted that there are no OK buttons in the data forms. However, the tree diagram will automatically be updated by clicking outside the data form. For example, let's change the site name of our project. I'm going to click on the site item, and under the Site Information tab, I'm going to change the name of our site from Center Site to Med Center Site. Notice how the site name is not updated until I click outside of the data form. In this tutorial, we opened an existing Metrix project and we examined the various items that exist within a project. We looked at the two different formats of viewing a project. These are the tree structure and list formats. Finally, we looked at a few of the data forms associated with the items within a project, and we briefly went over how to set up a meter.